play. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 76 yards. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Now the Rams again going for two. Now it's Watson, and unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Taken in at the 3. And some strong running. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Watson now on first and 10. Forced out to his left. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Right there. 54, right there.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Steps away to his left, and that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sideline. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
35-yard line.
Check 52 is the mark.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
You can't block me. 36, 36.
Watson now to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Calvin Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now Watson. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
34. Jaguars 26.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Rams take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
One last throw here for Watson, and it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Returning it, Johnson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime, obviously a touchdown. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
First throw in OT for Watson. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown,
Yeah, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.